Hello, so I'm Emily Howling, and here we have the very talented Abhisri Chaudhuri, and today we're going to be singing some songs for you. So I am a PhD student at the moment, doing a physics PhD, working mostly out at CERN, and I'm working on the beam position monitors for the Future Circular Collider. Thank you. So if you haven't heard of... Yes, so the Future Circular Collider is like the plan A of the next big accelerator to be built at CERN. The largest accelerator at the moment at CERN is the Large Hadron Collider, and where that goes underneath the ground around Geneva is shown here, that little circle, 27 kilometers. The FCC, if it goes ahead, will be 91 kilometers, so it goes round the nearest mountain under the lake. It's a very ambitious project. And if this does go ahead, it will push the boundaries about what we know about the universe and how it works at the most fundamental level. And some people might say that this is unnecessary detail. Why do we need to know this? I would argue that it is an innate part of human nature to try and understand the universe around us. But even ignoring that, some of the technology that comes out of fundamental particle physics research has had a massive positive impact on society, from the World Wide Web to accelerators for medical purposes, and even touchscreen technology have all come out of particle physics technology. So I think it's all worthwhile pursuing. I could talk about why it's worthwhile and what we think we might find with it and the technologies behind it for hours, but I have 12 minutes, so I'm not going to do that. I'm instead going to talk about one of the challenges that we face when we do these big particle accelerator projects. Not only do we have to worry about funding, technological advancements, we also have to worry about what happens when the local wildlife gets a bit involved. Take it away. Animals love particle physics. They really want to get involved. But try as they might, they can't get it right. It's just not the way they've evolved. CERN, the world's largest collider, where super-cooled magnets keep the beam in check. Along came a pigeon and thought that it could pitch in by dropping in some French baguette. Crumbs! A magnet overheated, that's not the only time critters created faults. One day as work was starting, along came a martin and bit through 66,000 volts. Animals love particle physics. They really want to get involved. But try as they might, they can't get it right. It's just not the way they've evolved. Night. The Tevatron was ready to start injecting protons, but there's something wrong. Raccoons have breached the LINAC, a coordinated attack for several carnivora strong. Quick! The night crew had to rally to deal these masked invaders a decisive blow. I'm glad I can relate from the accelerator update that operator losses were low. From Grace Hopper's bug to the weasels at CERN, these curious little creatures, they just want to learn. Their tiny little brains, they just don't know their limit. No scientific method, they just dive straight in it. Oh, animals love particle physics. They only want to get involved. But try as they might, they can't get it right. It's just not the way they've evolved. It's just not the way they've evolved. I know a few physicists who are animals myself. I feel like I should do a bow. Okay, so there you go. That's one of the things we've got to look forward to as we put the FCC hopefully into practice if we get the funding. So it's a real privilege to be here tonight. It's my first time performing or doing a talk or anything at the Royal Institution. And it's a very special year for the Royal Institution. It's 200 years of the famous Christmas lecture series. It's, woo, yeah. It's 225 years since they got granted the Royal Charter. Yeah. And it's 226 years since it was founded. 226, of course, being significant because that's the atomic weight of the most stable isotope of radium. So it's a very important anniversary. And to celebrate all these anniversaries and to celebrate the history of the Royal Institution, I've written another little song, so I'm going to do that now. A single candle, a short arm stretch away, an audience illuminated by Michael Faraday. A tradition sparked, no longer dark, our minds and winters need be. For the torch was passed, more lectures were broadcast from here to your TV. So now it's time to celebrate. This is my small contribution to the anniversary of this special place, the Royal Institution. 226 birthday candles is a lot to fit on a cake. I did the maths, if they're perfectly packed and the distance between them is safe, we'd need a cake 1.64 meters wide. A cake that big would be hard to find. 226 birthday candles, 2 centuries of our eye. In this lecture hall, there's been some well-known names. From Attenborough, Chris Jackson and Hannah Fry to the Braggs of Bragg scattering fame. With topics broad, no subject ignored, from giraffes to microchips. Interstellar fun, the cosmic onion, a feast of facts and tips. So break out of your inner Faraday cage, get electrified by your mind's evolution. And what better place to be shocked by science than the Royal Institution? 226 birthday candles is a lot to fit on a cake. I did the maths, if they're perfectly packed and the distance between them is safe, you'd need a cake 1.64 meters wide. A cake that big would be hard to hide. 226 birthday candles, 226 birthday candles, 226 birthday candles, 2 centuries of our eye. Okay, so if you're enjoying the songs you're hearing in this act, I have a QR code, very high tech, on the merch table. So during the interval, you can actually buy downloads of the sheet music if you want to try them out for yourself, alongside lots of other very cool looking merch. We've been Abhisri Chaudhuri and Emily Howling. This is my final song, and I'm going to finish on a more personal note about a challenge that I faced, particularly during my time at Oxford. I did 6 months of PhD courses before I went out to CERN, and this is a song about a woman. It's called The Other Woman. Oh, my heart, what's a woman to do? Thought that I could be the only one, but turns out there are two. My God, I daren't compare us, I'd only come off worse. But we've such a lot in common that it almost feels perverse. There's nothing I can do, can't change how things are or were. But I have to vent my thoughts somehow, so this song is for her. The other woman in my physics class is just me and her and 15 men. We get on very well and we're both smart as hell. So watch out, boys, we're gonna make you mend your expectations. She's amazing, doesn't skip a beat, except when she has her little naps. And when the jacks are misbehaving, her comebacks are scathing. I'm so glad that we've got each other's backs. Thank God for the other woman. It's nice that I can ask silly things without representing womankind. 'Cause two is half the stress of one. And if I look a fool, as long as she's there, I don't mind. Between us, there's a beautiful bond. A single glance and I feel understood. When I'm talked over by guys, I look at her and roll my eyes and feel solidarity and sisterhood. The other woman in my physics class, I'm glad that it's not just me and men. Though some I would consider mates, others just irritate as they rudely interrupt me once again. I've not quite finished, maybe someday numbers will improve. Girls won't be put off from choosing STEM. Change won't happen overnight, but we'll fight the good fight to increase equality. But until then, thank God for the other woman. Well done, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I think we go. Thank you.
Emily and Abhisri. All right.